What determines the value of a private company? This can be a very, very complex area and a very tricky area to deal with, but it's often needed when we have transfers of shares between different owners of the business, perhaps a new owner is coming into a business, perhaps somebody wants to buy out a business, or maybe there are estate planning or other transactions going on. There are a lot of times where a value needs to be affixed to a business. And there are appraisers and others that actually specialize in doing this. You can hire companies which will actually value it. Today, I want to hit upon some of the high points and major things you as a business owner want to think about in valuing a private company. Of course, cash flow and financials are critical. Your asset position, your income levels, and whether you have cash on hand will all impact value. And of course, the value of your brand, your longer term prospects become very important in a business sale context. So, what is the company? What is the brand? How are we doing in the marketplace? These all have direct impacts on valuation. There are also some other complexities that come into private companies in specific. In public companies, folks that are trading shares on the stock market are generally using fair market values. They're seeing what other transactions are. They have computational formulas, and the shares are liquid. They move back and forth easily. In a private company context, that is not the case. The shares do not move easily. They are often complicated to move. They're illiquid. It's hard to find a market. A lot of people do not want to buy a minority interest, a less than 50% interest in a private company because they'll get no control. They'll be a passive investor. And as you can imagine, it's difficult to become familiar with a private company. So there is a discount generally for shares that are of a minority nature, less than 50%. On the other side, there's often a control premium or additional price you'll pay for shares that come with control of the company. Also with control, depending on how the corporate documents are laid out, your state of incorporation, etc., a controlling party may be able to, through various mechanisms, take control of the business. So that creates a value as well. A good valuation person can work you through all this, but you need to understand that it's very difficult to value a private company. You need to get the right professionals involved. You need to understand how it's going to impact the planning and your transactions. If you have more questions about business and business law, I invite you to join us in the comments. Don't post anything confidential because YouTube is a forum that is publicly viewable. But we do sometimes get inspired by videos from the comments. So we would like to see what you have to say. Perhaps we can learn from there and it may inspire a future video. Also, speaking of videos, we have a whole library of past videos, and we have more videos coming, which is why you should subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the comments. Thanks for tuning in today, folks.